All right, guys, welcome back. We did it. We beat his score, man. We beat his score. Um, just kind of doing an audio overlay because I really wasn't talking too much this game and just breathing heavy in with my mouth, bro. Um, yeah, man, we just kind of hopped in. This was like first Fox run and just gonna kind of narrate it for the first maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Um,
Okay.
really started like
Okay.
really
Maybe I need
nice
to
with
run
like
through
the
stealth mouse.
statues because I feel like getting items early in this game is huge, and also projectile count early is so big. And
Beefy ring.
this
What
run
is
was
going
just
on in
kind
this
of
run?
wild, just in general, with the three statues back to back. And I could be wrong about this, but like, there's
Oh,
15
of course you
charge
got fast guys
shrines
on us there.
per stage. We know this, but the rates of which statues and sketchy guys,
Sucks. Another projectile
like
count, dude. It's
the
huge.
rate of which they spawn at is just I feel like random. Like I feel like sometimes there could be more, sometimes there could be less, but I'm not exactly
I'm
sure
back
how
to
that
this.
works. Um, what else was interesting about this run was I don't know. I just feel like it changed the way I viewed what a good run in Megabonk is. I feel like there aren't set parameters or set
Hit some pretty
like
good luck already.
limits or kills per round you need
See
to
where it
get
goes
per
though.
se. I think each character's different. I think it's just dependent on so many factors. I think end of stage one, you probably want to be at a minimum like 3,000, but
Golden shield doesn't mean anything if
and
you don't have
maybe
cannon,
like
bro.
for a decent sized run where me and Tommy are at right now, trying to beat each other's scores, we're probably at like level 50 is the place that we want to be. Um, the green credit card was huge here. Not gonna lie, early credit card always gonna come in clutch. Um, that shield we took there, honestly, is just gonna come in handy. So it's we come close to dying so many times. I feel like on this first stage, bro. It's just crazy how many runs just like end for me specifically with the swarms, man. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Tommy, when you look at this too, you're gonna be like, this was not like a
Oh, I feel like
crazy.
there go executioner.
You're just gonna be like, this was not just like
Ah.
Sorry, I'm just
Nah, I want to
fixing
go
the audio as I'm
katana.
listening back at it, but it really wasn't that crazy of a run like in the first stage, and even the second stage didn't seem like anything special. But
Rather go
like,
katana,
just
man.
keep watching, bro. Just keep watching. I don't know. I will say like one thing that I'm looking at my gameplay right now. It seems like the movement's getting a little bit better. Could be a little bit more dialed in, but it's um it's definitely come a long way. That's for sure. So, cause like at this point with 7 minutes and like right around 40 seconds, we've explored most like half of the map, I think. So I don't know, man. Started off with spicy meatball, got a cheese, got a beefy ring. Felt really good, kind of like just going into this and just being like, let's just play
No
this.
tomes.
I was feeling at this point a little sketched with the fact that we have no tomes, and to be truthful, I mean, ore and dice, I wasn't really feeling that comfortable with, and I wasn't sure how far that was going to take me. But it ended up working out. And it ended up working out. Also, this map layout was like one of the weirdest map layouts I feel like I've ever seen. So I feel like I had that working out against me, but it wasn't as maybe hilly as some maps could be. Not exactly sure, but I was tempted to go Flame Walker there, but thank goodness I didn't. Thank goodness I didn't. Surprisingly though, taking out the boss pretty quick, but maybe it's because of like not just the cheese, but like the spicy meatball doing some work maybe. What do we get here? Dude, these echo shards, I'm not gonna lie, I think these echo shards went to work for us this game. Just in terms of like collecting XP. And these beefy rings, bro. It's just come on.
That's what
Kevin.
we needed, man. We actually needed that.
He almost, man, Kevin just he'll just ruin runs, but like you need him so badly. Like you need him so badly for like certain things, but it only stacks well with other stuff. But here it just stacks so well with the golden shields that I think I just start feeling comfortable like opening chests. Also, like turbo socks, like ever since turning them on, I feel like it's made a huge difference. Like just the ability to traverse the map a little bit easier, and to kind of get away from like mobs. It's kind of huge. Okay, so we picked up Cursed first because it was there and I didn't want to like skip it initially. So I feel like that was a good play, and then we upgraded here because I just don't want to waste gold, man. I don't know. Feather, okay.
I don't think we have Katana, bro.
Yeah, I would have loved Katana, man. I would have loved Katana here, but
Swarm incoming.
yeah, dude, this is I don't know about you guys, but bosses I feel like I have less trouble
Run
with, but the
away.
swarms are where I've got issues with. And here,
F it, we need a weapon.
I decided to go Dexecutioner because, dude, if we're gonna survive this at all, we need another weapon. But Dexecutioner early game is just so tough. So tough. Like late game it pays off, but look, that guy literally just fell on my head, just destroying my shield. Like that was insane, and I'm freaking out right here. I am freaking out.
Scared, Tommy. I'm so scared.
There's a chest. So there's a chest like right here. And honestly, in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have went for it, but I could have
Maybe I
died
shouldn't
right
have.
there. Damage to elites was kind of huge, bro.
Life still so bad.
I don't know if it saves me here, but it definitely helped. Man. Dude, that shield pickup early was so huge, and I was considering going something else other than shield because there was a... Maybe it was an elite spawn increase or something like that, or damage to elites, but it was one of those. But thankfully we went shield, bro, because that shield saved us right here. Absolutely saved us.
Shit.
Trying to see XP gain. Interesting. Trying to look at like the decisions I made. I think I saw that chest and like, dude, another beefy ring. Look at 3 beefy rings to start with. I think I saw that chest in the corner of my eye, and then I might have just forgotten about it as soon as I saw it. But I come back to it later.
Need life steal so bad.
I don't even know if I get... Honestly, I don't even think I get any lifesteal on any charge shrines. Like, no joke. Thinking about this run. And what's crazy is, like... I feel like, you know, there's so many metas. Like, you need to have XP, you need to have, like, Cursed, and, like, those are all, like, fine and well. But I feel like there's a lot of other combinations that could work. And I think that's what, like, this run kind of showed me, too. Is there's a lot of different possibilities. Of course, I say that with this run being XP and Cursed, but just in general, like, Chaos Tome specifically unlocks a lot of those possibilities. If you're patient, if you're really willing to play a little bit more of an RNG type of game, but so we get a good legendary roll here, but the crazy part is, as soon as we get it, I mean, we just use it, dude. It's insane. I might have played a little bit riskier there, knowing that I had it. Maybe that's why. I don't know, but I like where our luck is right now at 88%, considering, like, we could open a lot more chests. And Tommy, I think I would go Cursed all over Cheese in the beginning of the game, to be honest. I don't know. Like, allow me to clear some waves, get a little bit of, even just a little bit of additional XP. I don't know. It's kind of big. It's kind of big. I get a lot of gold gain from shrines, to be honest. I think that's one thing that I remember, too. It's interesting. This is very interesting. Open the chest, man. Open the chest. Another thing is too, and I think I have like a run of it over here. I get so many socks like right here. It's insane. I wasn't actually getting upset though about it because honestly, I think in the back of my head I wasn't really even thinking about it. And some of these might have been some free procs, like maybe one. Um, but honestly, I don't mind the socks, dude. Like I like being able to move fast. Cause like moving with the double jump, like it just saves you in like spots like this when you just need to go. A little risky there, but we had shield, we had shield. It's okay. What do we get here? Oh yeah, time watch. Time watch is not bad, man. 8% adds up, man. Adds up. I get this here because I didn't want to risk anything. Considering, man, we still like have no health. We have shield, but we have no health whatsoever. And I'm trying to be careful that like when I jump down like this, I like kind of initiate that slide a little bit to kind of keep the shield. Though I'm not sure if you lose shield if you just go all the way down. I would assume so. Slurp gloves. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is a weird run, man. This one just felt weird, but it felt good in the beginning, and I just wanted to open as many chests as I could just to like really put that credit card to work. To be honest, that's one thing that I've been doing too. Is I've been a little bit more liberal with my chest opening, my chest spending. That's why it's called a credit card, I suppose. Uh, if I had to do this run back again, I would probably prefer like Flame Walker as opposed to Aura, but I don't know. I like going Aura because it just kind of makes me feel a little bit safer. I don't know. And especially when you're not going size, sometimes it's tough to justify it, but I don't know. It attacks enemies on all sides. I just don't know. Who knows?
I might die here.
All right, what happens here? Okay. So I see that there's like a nuke up there. There's like a minute left. I decided to just kind of like go for it. And what's great, so my thinking too with all this chest opening is like, why not hit them all? Like we have Kevin and Golden Shield, so like as we open more chests, obviously the price of chest goes up, but like the rate of which we obtain gold with is just going to increase more and more because our gold rate's just going to increase. Oh, dude, right here, bro. That helps us like tremendously, man. Honestly, it just allows us to heal, man. It allows us to not be at like 0 HP the whole time. And what's interesting too is like I'm only like level 30 here, but it's really because like I don't have any way to like pull all the XP. So I think we leave. I think we leave here like just right at like 50. But dude, it just takes me forever to like take down these guys. That's why like I wasn't sure about this run, especially early, and then even to like the second. But I think that's why like a lot of people like when they reset and stuff, like I think there's missed out potential for sure. And obviously like if you're going for like a, let's say, maybe 5 or 600k run, like you probably do need to be pretty stacked in the beginning to have a good chance to make it. But dude, you could make a like top 5% easy, but like even a top 1% like this run with just like okay stuff. I mean, you don't need to be like fully geared out. Like this setup isn't like the most ideal setup. It's good. It's good luck. It's better than you'd probably get in like 75% of your runs, but like it's not a run you might consider just playing through. It's one where you're like, I'll see how the second stage goes, and that's kind of was my approach. But I could see a lot of people kind of giving up on this run, to be honest. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm also kind of wondering how Aura and Flamewalker specifically like works against Ghost, because I feel like Flamewalker does not do much against Ghost, but I could be totally wrong. What do we get here? What do we get here? Another Slurp Gloves. Maybe I should have banned him there. I think I banned the next Slurp Gloves. I got a little sketched out with how close they were. Like, while I was fighting the boss, dude, they were just like right up on me, dude. It's crazy. It was crazy. So yeah, I leave with like 3,500 kills, so that's why that kill marker, man, you know, wasn't your 4,000, Tommy, but like, I guess we can't use that as a key identifier anymore, man. Not that we could ever, but 190% luck, 52% difficulty, and another pair of socks. And another pair of socks. Dude, so I had a hard choice here, Echo Shard or Beacon. I decided to go Echo Shard. I don't know why. Just wanted that XP. It's really the only reason. What's wild too is, okay, so yeah, microwave here, and as opposed to like going searching for the boss shrines, we decided to stay here and do this. Should we have? Maybe not. Maybe not. But I do what I want to do. I play this game for fun. Yeah, we try to get high scores and beat each other high scores, but you know, doesn't need to be technical. Doesn't need to be like god tier movement. You know, god tier whatever. I don't even know. I don't care. But like, it's for fun, man. It's a $10 game, and like some people take it seriously. Like some people would like wait till the end to open these, and maybe you should. But like, I kind of want to see early into the second stage how it's going, and especially with Fox, you could probably have a little bit more leeway with it. You know. I think I go. Where do I go here? Yeah, I go Beefy Ring, because I go Beefy Ring for the future. For the future. Imagine if I went Socks there. It'd be crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Some people just take it very seriously, and like I want to see early, like the first like 4 or 5 minutes, how the items are starting to line up, like in the second stage. Maybe in the future, like I'll wait for those, but not right now. Not right now. Let's see what this guy's got. What do I go here? I don't. I think I look at the Slurp gloves and I think to myself, dude, that's expensive. So I just think I just went watch there, man. Too expensive, man. Like that's one thing I like looking at is like the prices that he has, that each guy has, because like sometimes they're just too much. They're just too much. Let's see. Let's see. So now we kind of just chill the charge shrine, knowing that like these bosses are kind of coming in. Elite spawn increase is like huge, man. And I tell you what, we take forever to take these guys down, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's a weird run, bro. It's a weird run. It's a weird run because like we don't do that much damage here, but like come the final swarm, we are kind of in a similar position where we're struggling a little bit. And we're like, dude, we're gonna make 4 minutes, but then we scale incredibly hard. And I'm wondering as I'm rewatching this, where exactly that comes from. So that's why I'm on this journey with you guys here, just to kind of like really analyze this and see. And we're just chilling, we're having fun. So plus plus I wasn't really talking that much either, so like let's do it here. Let's see. 67% difficulty spark plug. That comes in huge, to be honest. I don't think we had one of those. Also, that golden shield is the only golden shield we'll get all game. Not gonna have too many spoilers in here, but like that's one thing to keep in mind, because there's a moment in this game early into the third tier where that comes into play. That calculation comes into play and is not taken into account at all. Oh man. So, yeah, dude. No anvil, no sucky magnet right now. Which, I mean, sucky magnet's good, but like when you beat it's really for the swarms at the end, because when you beat the final boss, like you suck all the stuff anyways, and periodically, you'll get a magnet power up like I did just there, or you'll get a sucky magnet shrine or whatever, and then just get it through there. Gold gain and elite spawn increase. Okay. Also, one thing I need to keep remembering to do is like not getting shield when you have Kevin, because like it won't proc anything. Keep forgetting that, dude. What do we get? Yeah, we banish those bad boys. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Okay. I think the 5 beefy rings is honestly like really helping our damage here. What's this? Yeah. Maybe I should have banished those. I don't know. Some people would. I wanna know everybody's thoughts on the power gloves. Are they even worth banishing? Like these blue ones, I feel like aren't, because even though like yeah I think we got multiple of them, or we got one here, but like if you start getting multiple of them, like are they even worth banishing? I don't even know. Especially for Fox, like we're gonna get to a point where it starts becoming rare and rare to like get blues. The blues start becoming legendary. Okay, crit damage. Okay. What are people's thoughts on crit tome versus damage tome? I go back and forth all the time. All the time. I think I might switch to damage just for the heck of it. But people say crit's the way right now. I don't know. It's just I don't feel comfortable going crit chance on shrines. Lightning orb, huge, huge, huge. Okay. I think we've explored most of this map already. And like our upgrades in the beginning were just like so mid, bro. So mid. Like some of them were okay. And like I feel like Dexecutioner's not even really doing anything right now. Okay, we take some lifesteal just in case there are future Kevins. Just in case. Also, there are so many epics that are just not worth getting, man. I don't even know why they're in the game. At least some of the greens like have some value and utility, and especially the blues. Well, I don't know if I could say that, because you got Shroud, you've got Feathers. There are some that just do not have value, man. Dude, just more gold gains. Insane. Insane. And our ore ring is like we're taking them out before the ore ring can come. Sucky Magnet here, huge. Our ore ring is like doing nothing, dude. Like, I mean, might as well have another weapon. Like, what is this? Why did I go aura, man? Why did I go aura? But that's the beauty of this game. You do what you feel is best at the time, man. And you let the pieces fall where they will. You just do, man. You just do. Like, how did I not die in that first swarm? You just go with what feels right, man. You just feel it out. Yeah, so Tommy's score was 395. And I think we get to 430 in this run. So Yeah, Tommy, you gotta watch, cause like, and you could skip over too, just like scrub, you know, to whatever time frame you want to kind of get a reference of like, okay, where were you at here and all that. But it doesn't look like anything special right now, but we stay in this stage a long time. A long time. Longer than I thought we would. Especially when we began the final swarm, it was not looking good. And I'm trying to see, like, is it the legendaries? I don't even think it was the legendaries, dude. I honestly think it was like the mere fact that we leveled up so quickly. And like towards the end, like, we've got 322% luck. Like, it's okay. Like, I guess we got 2 credit cards, but we got a credit card. I guess we got actually a credit card early, second stage, so I can't say that. But like, that's just okay. And like, our luck's pretty high, and like, as long as you get the good upgrades, I don't know how you can play. And I've tried, man. I've tried playing other characters and getting like some deep runs going. I cannot get like, and I don't need the perfect setup. I don't need the perfect items, as you saw with this first stage. I cannot get like any decent items to kind of line up together to try and make a like really big run. I just die, or like I'm not doing that much damage, and there's just no point. There's just no point in running one where we're gonna do like 150,000 run. Just no point. I kind of like Soul Harvester here just because I like the thought of it, but I think it helped me take down these guys a little bit quicker, but that might have been about the only thing it really does. Who knows? Another mirror. I went for the banish, Tommy. I know you're testing the strat where you keep them, but I'm banishing them so I can get more socks, bro. Joe's dagger. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes even with like a ton of luck, like you could still like not roll legendaries, and it's tough. Sometimes it's tough, but I feel like we get to a point where we just start rolling legendaries like a good bit of the time. Also getting some like okay Q procs, but also like Kevin and that shield just going at it, dude. Like, it's just giving us a lot of money. Lot of money. I feel like whenever you see damage on a charge shrine, like you just have to do it. You just have to do it. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So we're like 50 seconds here, and like, I'm pushing it, bro. I am pushing it. Like, I guess not really. Like, I could wait like a minute or two to start the boss, but maybe not 2 minutes, but definitely a minute. Um, yeah, when do I start this boss, man? What is going on? This is crazy. I think I'm just kind of searching, trying to see my thought problem. I'm trying to remember what my thought process is. I'm just searching for like those greed shrines, just to kind of like up what I can. Damage, okay. Ugh, tired, bro. CPA by day, streamer by night, man. Just trying to like get better at editing and just having a fun time doing it. Doesn't need to necessarily be gaming content, but right now that's what it is. Right now it's what it is. Yeah, Tommy, last I talked to you, like, yeah, if you're running Noel, like, you're gonna beat this pretty quickly, man. I'm scared, bro. We have this just for a little bit longer. Just give me something, man. Give me something. I will also tell you one thing, Tommy. We clear this entire map of chess. We hit up every single chest on this stage. Every single chest. We got 7 keys. And what's crazy is like I feel like half those keys came from chess on this stage, which is weird. maybe like 2 or 3. But like, man, we're getting some key procs, bro. I guess I forgot how many like actually free chests we got. I wonder if luck has anything to do with getting free chests too, like luck percentage. I don't know. Like I feel like it has to. There's no way it doesn't. Also, I love Chaos Tome. I love the unpredictability of it. I love it. It's basically gambling. It's let's be real. Chaos Tome is Bonk's version of gambling. It's just so, and it's so addicting, man. Like it it can like break you. It can absolutely, and it can ruin a run. Cuz you could get some really bad stuff. Little bark here, okay. Shad bark, okay. Was there a little bark there? I don't know. We're taking these guys out pretty quick, man. I was actually surprised. I thought we took a while to beat these guys. Dang. Yeah, Tommy, um we also fully max level. We fully max level on this stage. Which I don't think we would have been able to do without sucking magnet. Maybe. Maybe. But it definitely helped. And I was a little concerned because I wasn't sure if like having that difficulty like on this stage that high would like not allow us to stay longer, but it seems our damage was just enough. And I think it's because we just have a ton of items. And I feel like honestly I don't try to I don't prefer to get like a bunch of like a certain item. Like I kind of want a wider range, like a wide variety of items. And I just want like as much as I can get, dude. And I think that's everybody, but it's just interesting. Projectile speed helping with the ghosts. Okay, okay. I mean, listen, Soul Harvester's doing something, man. I mean, it's not doing nothing, but I just wonder if like getting multiple ones like spawns in more ghosts. I'm not even sure it does. Maybe. Maybe. I know you're not a fan of like the slurp, but like I don't mind the slurp, man. I really don't. I mean, after about like 4 or 5, like I'll start banishing it, but the fact that it just blows up, and again, I don't know if it stacks very nicely, but I'm not sure. Also, I think what really took us far in this game was a lot of the little things. Like, I think the echo shards, like the fact that we have 5 coupled with like a sucky magnet, I think that did a lot more for us than we'll ever realize in this run. Like, I think the amount of XP we got and how fast we scaled could not be understated. It truly could not. I just wonder, like, I wonder if you could forego some of these tomes and then like replace one for like a random one, like gold tome or something. Like luck tome, like obviously would probably be the first no-brainer for some of these other characters that don't have luck. But my question is, if you take away, like for example, let's say you took away. I know you're, Tommy. I know you're considering like taking away XP for something, but like, I would keep XP, take away difficulty, and replace difficulty for luck. But like, the question then becomes, what order of operations do you level up luck tome? That's I feel like that's the tough choice because like I feel like you quickly run into a situation where like you start favoring that above others early because like you want the drops and stuff. You get higher luck percentage than like Fox can if you just kind of like focus on that. Like at least in stage 1 and entering stage 2, which is like probably where you need it the most. But also got to be careful. You got to balance out like your character, your weapons. Like you got to balance out just the run in general. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll we'll see what happens. I don't know. So, how do we only have one cheese? We must have lost some cheese along the way. Probably when we were duping the keys. Man, it's all about like the legendary power-ups. Honestly, it's so huge. Especially with the Chaos Tome. The Chaos Tome could just give you so much good stuff, man. So much. And I feel like our weapons, like, obviously I'd love to have like an anvil. But I feel like our weapons get pretty darn strong here, man. Pretty darn strong. I don't know. I definitely appreciate everyone who's made it up to this point, man. It's a bit of a grind. These runs are long. Gameplay's similar from creator to creator, but appreciate you guys. And if you haven't already, man, just a like and subscribe would mean the world, man. Also check out my brother Tommy's channel, man. I'll put a link in the description. Give him a follow, man. Great Call of Duty player, probably one of the best that I know. Um, Also, he's gonna beat this record in like no time, and it's just gonna make me cry, bro. It's just gonna destroy me. Takes me a week to beat his, and then he's just gonna beat it in a few days. Like that's just crap, bro. That's just crap. Okay, okay. Yeah, dude. I just feel like when I look at this run, like I almost want to say it wasn't like it wasn't like as good as it could have been, but like it actually was pretty good. It actually was kind of the luck was on my side. I just got sketchy here because like I was like these guys are actually really close up on us. I was like this is not good. I was like this might not be a good run. But I don't understand. We scale so hard that like we push them back and we push them away. And it's not like one of those is like sometimes you have a run where like you start leveling up and like you're able to hold them off like and push them back a little further, but like just extend your time just ever so slightly, maybe a couple minutes. No, we get to a point where like we just obliterate them. Like they're pushing hard here. We get to a point where they're just gone in an instant. And I'm trying to see why. It must just be like the additional items we get from now until then. Also, Chaos Tome. I really do think Chaos Tome is the reason why. Because we start getting some good upgrades. We start getting like maybe some damage and some like just raw damage and then crit damage and then like we just get additional like projectile counts. I think on one of them. And you know when you get like a legendary projectile drop count, it gets you like 4.5. That's actually huge. It's actually massive. Like especially in the late game. I mean, just to have more stuff. Like look right there, boom, 4.2. Fantastic. Also, this needs to be looked into. If somebody knows, like, dude, put it in the comment section. I feel like there are certain points with Kevin where you're healing so fast that, like, Kevin is actually unable to activate. Like, there are moments Kevin does not activate because, like, I don't know, you're not taking damage, but I don't understand that. I don't understand if it's something to do with, like, too much overheal and lifesteal. I don't know. I just felt like there were moments, specifically like in the third stage, where like he just wasn't activating. I don't know. I don't know. I also feel like Kevin is also kind of like in a weird way like a non-negotiable for. You don't have to have him for a good run, but like he just makes runs easier because not just Gold Shield, but also like Electric Plug, like that, just constantly pulsing like energy and damage to nearby enemies. It's kind of big. And what else does he activate? He doesn't activate mirror. I'm not sure what else he activates. I am not sure. Like, look, Kevin's not activating here. Like, do you see? Well, yeah, he's not. Isn't that weird? That is weird. Yeah, I've never actually, Tommy, I've never actually banned green credit card, to be honest. Something that, like, I might consider and, like, do, but I've just decided not to, bro. It's not something I really thought about. Like, I just feel like there are just so many things that I want to banish that I can't. I don't know. Like, I feel like I wasted my banishes now that I think about it. It's funny. You get to a point where, like, life still doesn't mean, like, a single thing, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy, but, like, it's the only thing you really want at the beginning of the game. When you have Kevin. I don't know. Dude, they were throwing around this pillar. It was crazy. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. I can't even walk, dude. Come on. HP regen. It's like, who needs that, dude? I was trying to, like, avoid as many weapon upgrades as possible just in hopes of an anvil, but you know, Tommy, the anvil never came, man. It never came. Made me very sad. Actually, well, I can't say it never came. It actually did come, but never came at a moment I could actually use it, man. Makes me sad because I love playing Monkey, but I just can't get a deep enough run going. See, like, maybe I should have kept those there. I banished those. I don't know, man. Nothing good there. You know, also need to utilize some skips more, man. I forget that I got skips that I could use. That I forget about. Yeah, I haven't seen too much Noelle gameplay, but if she really is that broken, man, that's just not even fair, dude. Just not even fair. I feel like one thing the developer should do is he should also reset, like, friend leaderboards. Because, like, I think the main leaderboards reset, like, what, like every couple weeks or something like that. Maybe the friend ones should reset, but, like, maybe, like, once a month or something like that. I don't know. Because, like, if you're always going to have, like, a broken character on there, like, I don't know. It's going to be tough. But maybe that's the fun of the challenge. Maybe that's the thrill of the hunt right there, bro. I'm down for whatever. But also, I've heard some people, like, have concerns about, like, is this developer actually going to, like, update this game, or is it just gonna kind of, like, leave it as, like, it's more or less a finished product? I do have some concerns about that, but I know some people are, like, saying how they're kind of over this game and it's kind of, like, lost its fun, just replay value when you play it so much. And I think that there is something to that. Like, you can only get in so much Megabonk, and I guess how me and you play it, Tommy, like, we can play it. I banish us here, I think. Do it. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, we're stacking health, bro. We can't. We're gonna lose damage if we do that. But I mean, me and you just kind of play this, like, for fun, trying to, like, get each other's, like, high scores. So, like, we're not necessarily trying to get on the leaderboard per se, but we're not on it all the time. So maybe that's why we don't have, like, the fatigue of it. But also, like, we know what this game is. This game is a fun time killer. It's a great $10 game. Like, when can you get a game that's $10 that is actually this fun? Not really. But we also have, like, Call of Duty we could play and kind of other things to break it up. But, like, this is always one, like, you could just return to. And I think that's kind of, like, what makes it fun for sure, bro. I mean, it's just great, dude. It's just great. But I do hear people's concerns, like, it's the same game, but like honestly, isn't that every game? Isn't every game exactly the same? After a while, you just get bored of it. Like when I was when I was a kid and like we were in high school, like a junior, senior in high school, the games we played was Call of Duty, and I played NBA 2K, and like I would just switch on and off. If I got tired of one, I just switched to the other. And like this is the perfect like on-off switch game. So I don't know, getting a little tired, but I'm gonna stick around for a little bit longer before I kind of just let the gameplay play itself. Um, yeah, see what happens, man. See what happens. Also, I felt like my damage, like at the end of my weapons, felt very high. I don't really notice like what they are, but like usually I don't really like care to look to see what my damage end is of like my fire staff and stuff, because like it's about the items. Let's be real. But for some reason, I noticed like they just felt high, and then they probably just naturally get the high anyways. But whatever, whatever. Watch me record all this and it not actually take or save. I would be so upset. That would be terrible. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. It's the risks you run, man. Dude, there was one chaos upgrade, legendary upgrade, where it gave me like 4.7 jumps. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with all these jumps, bro? Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, we get so much gold here, and I was convinced that like if we clear every chest here, we're gonna clear every chest in the third stage. And it did not happen that way at all. It did not happen that way at all. Also, what's interesting too is coming up. Like we actually don't have it right now. But but coming up, we actually get an idle juice out of one of these chests, I think. And that's crazy for like how much luck we have. Like you want the idle juices, and like maybe that's why some other characters could be viable, because like you can't get luck that high, so you've got a better chance at getting some of the blue items that you want. But like one idle juice actually goes so far. It actually probably gave me an additional like 20,000 kills at the end, if I had to guess. Like it it just makes a difference, bro. It just makes a difference. How did we pick up another cheese? That's insane. Getting pushed up against the wall. Socks, bro. The socks. We don't need to be moving any faster. Where them chests at? Where them chests at? So I'm thinking to myself. I'm also thinking to myself, like, at this moment, I'm like, yeah, we're going 12 minutes for sure. There's no way we're not. Although they were getting closer, man. That I will say. But like, yeah, you see how Psyche Magnet like just helps us like just scale with like their difficulty as well. I mean, I guess like you could just run around and do it, but like I don't know, you're still missing out on a bunch unless you got like a big pickup range, but I never really focus on pickup range. But also if you're running chaos, you just naturally get a bunch of pickup range, so there's that.
This game, actually.
Oh, right here, right here.
This is the run.
This is the run.
This is the run.
Yeah.
Huh? I will.
Yeah, Ashley in the background said beat him. I said I will. I could just tell at this moment like this was the run. There's just no way. I mean, we're at like, oh, especially like your Fox run, like I knew that the marker was like, you were like, oh, it's 50,000 like leaving stage 2. I was like, okay, like to have a chance, we gotta like beat 50,000. So, oh, and we beat 50,000, bro. I mean, you see where this is going. We beat 50,000. Hmm. Yeah, we start just like leveling up all the tomes now. It's the only thing we got left. Yeah, I would love to switch out like XP or difficulty for something. Honestly, dude, I would lean like difficulty, like Cursed Tome first, as like the one to go. I don't know. I feel like it'd be easier to have that one go first, because there's something about leveling up that like is very helpful, especially as like a lot of these characters have passives that scale with their levels. Because like, I mean, Tommy, yeah, you can get XP from Chaos, but like, I don't know. You can't get XP from items as easily as you can from like you can get difficulty from items a lot easier than XP from items, because like items you have the stopwatch. Like that's the only thing that you have. And that's not enough. It's just not enough, bro. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. Power up multiplier. Yeah. I will say, like, at the end here, like, we've got a few clock watches that we're saving for later, and then, like, when we hit a clock watch, those bad boys just sit for, like, a long time, man. I'd probably say it probably goes 2.5 to 3 times as long as normal. Not that it makes a huge difference, but, it's maybe a couple hundred kills. Dude, honestly, it's so good when, like, the ending is just like done and everything's leveled up. Cause like I don't want to see that menu again, man. Get this menu out of my face. Also, green credit card. Bunch of green credit cards, man. You're right. I guess at a certain point, like you do need to banish them, cause like I think we're out of banishes though. Yeah, we are. Cause yeah, it's just not beneficial. Like it'd be more beneficial to just get like the beefy rings and stuff like that. But I haven't learned that yet. Also, crit chance over 1,000. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention. Maybe I'm just truly not paying attention. What's funny is I think I finally utilized some skips, like just at the very end for the difficulty to like lower it down, but it's too late by then, Tommy. It's too late. Maybe not. Maybe I don't even do that. Dude, where's my idle juice, bro? Like, where is it? Definitely got one on this stage, but like, running out of chests here, man. Okay, what do we got here? Another Joe's dagger. Dang. It's two. I still don't know how good Joe's dagger actually is. Also, I don't have cleaver unlocked. Is cleaver good? Is cleaver needed for runs? I don't know. Because cleaver just applies like it gives you lifesteal and applies blood stacks, right? Not exactly sure what it does. I'm trying to rush to get this chest as quick as possible so that like we can accumulate more and more gold. Dude, did we get an idle juice? What is this? Dude, I thought we got an idle juice. Also, now I'm free. Now I'm like, all right, I need to get as many of these pots as possible to get as much gold as I can leaving here. I think the timing of this idle juice is just kind of crazy, because it must come from a drop. Let's see. This has got to be it. No? Another hourglass. I mean, Honestly, dude, those might be in banished territory. Like, no joke. Those hourglasses might be in banished territory. Dude, like, they're hitting me here. Like, what is this? Maybe we don't stay. We probably don't stay 15 minutes. That's way too long, but. Do we even make it to 12 minutes? I don't even know. I think we popped this. Yeah. I didn't feel comfortable with how close they were getting, man. I really didn't. Yeah, it took a lot longer than I thought. Do we have an idle juice? What the heck? I wonder when we get it. Third stage? There's no way. There's no way. Dude, like, we are frozen in time here. Absolutely frozen in time. Oh, it's a chest. Get the chest, bro. Come on. Okay. Beefy ring. Yeah. How many beefy rings we got? We got 10 beefy rings right now. Look how close they are, bro. I think here I decided I was like, let me just let them hit me. Okay. Yeah, imagine the beefy rings we could have gotten, bro. That makes me rethink about that. Also, power up multiplier does not make this last longer. That's for sure. I'm gonna time it. Hold on. What are you doing? Okay. Alright, gonna time it. 10 minutes 21 seconds. Oh shoot. Dude, we didn't get it at all. What are we doing? Alright, wait. 10 minutes 29 seconds. Let's just do 10:30 and then -1. How long does this last? Use all of your jumps, my guy. I see the big pots there. That's what I see. 10 minutes, 30 seconds. Dude, this is like a 30-second time stop. Bro. It's not even stopping. Okay, starting to stop. Say 30. It's like a 40-second time stop. It's insane. Insane. Bro. Maybe the idle juice is just like not in this stage. It's kind of wild. And we're not even really taking these guys out that quickly, so it's time for us to go, man. I think I just decided to get hit one more time because I just got like a lot of these things. I don't know what the strategy here is. Like, do you stay as long as possible with just taking hits and taking them out? I don't really think so. I just decided to go in. I'll probably stay for another like 5-10 minutes just to kind of give you my thoughts on like my third stage. Obviously, like, we're rushing to get boss shrines and we're flying, so it's not that hard, but I had some interesting thoughts and some interesting things that I did here that honestly I probably would have done a lot of things differently, but that's what I love about this game is like it's complicated, a lot of it's RNG, but also like what you do matters. And even though you only have 10 minutes, like you still have time to think about like everything you're doing. I saved talking to all these guys for later. Just because. Okay, so I see this, and I immediately want to make Kevin's. We lose a campfire here, and then this next one I think we lose like feathers. What I didn't realize was we could have absolutely lost this golden shield. We could have absolutely ruined like what my plan was, because it was like, dude, let's start stacking Kevin's and like really go ham on this, because obviously we can sustain. I didn't realize, bro. Could have lost my only golden shield, dude. That would have been awful. Like, I probably wouldn't have been able to open like half the chests I opened here. If that was the case. Maybe that's dramatic. Maybe that's true. I don't know. And also, like, I asked you this question earlier, but like, dude, it's crazy. I asked you this question earlier, but does having multiple Kevins activate one golden shield, or like, how does this work, or vice versa, or is it also both? Like, if you have like 5 golden shields and one Kevin, is he activating each one? I would assume so, and I would also assume the vice versa. Like, these 3 Kevins are activating the same shield. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just funny how like no guys spawn like until like the end. It's kind of crazy. I think I hit up everything here. What's crazy is like sometimes you don't get microwaves at all. Like, I feel like I don't get many microwaves on the 3rd stage. But there was a rare microwave, like a blue microwave, but also like a regular microwave here. Lightning orb, you gotta go lightning orb. Wait. What do we do? Yeah, it was expensive though, dude. It was expensive. So what we decided to do is, all right, last bit, and then I think I'm gonna peace out, edit the video, upload it, so you guys can enjoy. Last bit, there's a regular microwave here, and I'm thinking the whole time as I'm going through here, what would be the best thing at this stage of the game to upgrade? And I think I decided. Now that I think about it, it would never be Cursed Doll, even though like I would think maybe. It's Gym Sauce, bro. It's Gym Sauce. This late in the game, 10% damage. It's actually huge. So I decided to do Gym Sauce, but the issue is, I wait till I get the anvil there. There's the anvil. I wait till like the very end after I've opened like a lot of chests, and each Gym Sauce is like 124,000 gold. I think I should have done it early, but I was hesitant because I wasn't sure what to make, and I wasn't sure if that was going to affect my opening chests. So I decided to open chests first. I don't think it really mattered that much, but it's like a small thing. It's like a small, minute little detail, but like these things add up. Like when our runs are getting like closer and closer, man, these things make a difference, bro. Anyways, man, yeah, it's been good. Hope you guys enjoy the rest. Appreciate you guys who are still watching, man. Appreciate you guys. Um, yeah, gonna try to upload some other types of content, not just like gaming, but eventually we'll get to a spot where just see, man, just kind of doing it for fun and just kind of seeing what we can do, man. Just kind of like learn the ins and outs of editing, but also like all the rules and copyrights and all this, like what you're allowed and not allowed to do, and music allowed to post, and what other forms of content you can and can't use. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I will catch you all later. Peace.